poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
On the run, it's Singleton. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Allen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Reed. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Moss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Texas A&M going quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. He makes a grab. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. A designed run for the quarterback. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Tempo and overdrive. This quarterback part of their running game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos after.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got the tight end outside. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Reed. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. The running back gets his hands on it, but he's not able to stay in bounds. It's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Punt is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open, he makes the catch. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air, it's Reed. Floating away. Throwing on the run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. To the air, it's Allard. He wants it all. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Look, the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're
turning it on. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Reads it, fires complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. The quick out. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And now on second down for this offense. Gonna run it, it's Moss. Got enough for the first down. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. To throw, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Craven. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Quarterback making checks. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They've got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Lobs it off the back foot. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Craver. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50, at the 30, 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, Will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, is that what we're doing here? Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fired complete. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Texas A&M going quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. There he goes. 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On 1st down, but why? tackle. Really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Craven. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to take off. Breaks the tackle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Skips away from pressure. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on 1st down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that fourth down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Texas A&M going up tempo. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Fighting off the defender. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. On the move, it's Moss.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they do on third down. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Lost. The defense is wide open. Oh, look out on the right. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Making side adjustments here. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got